Here again, we're bringing you today a review of this cup. Now, the first thing that we notice right off the bat is that the cup is indeed black. Now, what this tells us is that it will retain heat a little bit better than its white counterpart, or maybe a clear counterpart. We do like that. That's a great feature of the cup. Also, it is labeled cup, just in case you forgot. I know that I do sometimes, so I like to label everything. It's already labeled for us. We like that. Next thing we noticed is that the cup is much more wide set than your regular cup. That's great for a number of reasons. You push it over, see it's not tipping over no matter how far I push it. It's not going to tip on you, especially if you have some liquid in here. That'll make it much more substantial. Getting into the exterior of the cup, as I said, there are some accents on it. It is ribbed around the edges so that it can hold up to the bend test much better than an iPhone 6. So you don't have to worry about putting it in your pocket. If it bends a little bit, it's coming back. Much better than an iPhone 6. Build quality is just great. These are obviously mass-produced, but the build quality is fantastic. I've owned quite a few of these cups. I've had this one in particular since they brought it to me yesterday when I bought a pizza. And it's held up perfectly for the 2 times I've used it since then. Now, getting back to the cup being a little bit more wide set than your regular cup, this means that it can displace more liquid. And we do have a test coming up for you in just a couple seconds. So, I'm going to keep talking about the cup first, though. This cup was acquired from Hotbox Pizza. This isn't a shout out for them. The pizza was good. I'm also going to be giving a review on that in the future. Up top, we have a couple of their locations. I'm going to spin that. Here's their locations, as you can see. And then we have this lovely graph here, which I personally found to be quite humorous. So you have good to go, and clearly being that it's mass-produced, they couldn't bring it all the way up to the top. It was just unfeasible at the time. But the interesting part that I did note is when you get halfway down, it says half empty and half full. So, we're not going to take a side on that argument. We'll let you pessimists and optometrists, you guys can duke that one out. So we're going to get into the test now. So, being that this is a wide set cup, we're going to set these 2 cups next to each other. Now you can clearly see that the one on the left exceeds the one on the right in height. Now we're going to see, this is full to the top with water. There will be a review on water coming very soon. So, we're going to go ahead and pour the yellow cup into the black cup, and I'm fairly confident that it will hold the whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens when we do this. Alright. Pouring it. Looks like it's getting full. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, it did hold the whole thing, obviously. It's a very great feature of the cup. I mean, who would have thought, the 2 cups, the one on the left is clearly bigger, but the one on the right held all the water from that cup. And that's clearly due to the wider stance of the cup. So, to close this review up, we're going to keep using this cup for quite some time. As I said before, I've had it since yesterday. I've used it twice, and I plan on continuing to use it in the future. So, thank you very much. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. It's been Top Reviews.